So now let's adjust our CSS to do that. I'll go to the browser and back to our example. And again, I've got DevTools set up to show next to this instead of below it. And I'll inspect this next icon in order to jump to it in DevTools. And again, the icon is being used in the before pseudo element. So now let's set up some selectors so that we can start overriding this without messing with the .css files inside of Chrome. So this is the selector that we'll need to override. Now it looks like Flexslider has split up the CSS so that it doesn't have to repeat properties. So for example, for anything in the flex direction nav, which is this element here that contains the previous and next, it's setting the font family and the font size, as well as some other default items. And then inside this selector, it's specifically changing the content of the flex next element, which is this one. So we'll follow suit. So let's actually copy this selector here, and we'll go to our slideshow component in our editor. So here we are, and we want to make sure that we're only going to apply these within the context of our slideshow element. So we'll add this inside of the slideshow selector here to nest it in. And I'll just paste this in here, flex direction nav A before, and let's adjust the font family to use FED font, and then let's go back to Chrome. And let's grab this selector as well, and we'll paste it in right below. And in this one, we want to set what the content is going to be. Now, if we go back to Fontastic, we can see what character is being used by going to the Customize section. And now, if we want the next icon, we can use C, and the previous icon would be D. So for the content here, we'll put C. We'll save this, and we'll go back to our example and refresh. Okay, so we actually have our icon.